Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Zach Pasquarello. I am a certified QuickBooks Pro Advisor, and I own Harrisburg Bookkeeping. I typically make videos on QuickBooks tutorials, and I usually say that I just want to make a quick video, and more times than not, they are about 10 minutes long, but I promise this is going to just be a quick video. And I wanted to touch on one thing specifically that I see come up often, and that is QuickBooks full integration. So if you're already using QuickBooks, you are probably familiar with the different services that QuickBooks offers. I think everybody knows about the basic accounting software. You can categorize transactions, you can generate profit and loss, balance sheet. It's good for maintaining your chart of accounts and for tax purposes, but QuickBooks also offers several other services. And I wanted to talk specifically about the credit card processor and the payroll for QuickBooks. I have seen several clients using both the credit card processor and the payroll, and they can be good. However, sometimes I have seen more problems come about, um, specifically whenever something goes wrong. So, if everything's working perfectly, it's great. It's great to have everything integrated, one stop shop, QuickBooks, credit card processor, payroll, just have everything in one place. But the issue is whenever something goes wrong with the credit card processor part of QuickBooks, it'll also affect your profit and loss statement. It'll also affect your chart of accounts. It'll also affect your accounts receivable and your undeposited funds and your balance sheet. So if for whatever reason your credit card processor stops working or stops reporting properly, then it's just a snowball effect, an avalanche, a chain reaction, and everything else becomes inaccurate, almost unusable. And I have personally spent hours and hours trying to clean up some clients' balance sheets and chart of accounts because of the accounts receivable is just all messed up, stuff all the way back 2014, 2017, just stuff that's never been caught because everyone just assumes the credit card processor is probably working fine. You're getting paid, your invoices are getting paid. But if it's not reporting properly in your QuickBooks, then it can just be a nightmare to try to clean up your balance sheet and fix things. And then the payroll aspect, if you accidentally pay one of your payroll checks from the wrong checking account, or maybe you don't necessarily have your taxes set up on direct deposit through QuickBooks, then I've seen the payroll aspect of QuickBooks can get messy very, very quickly, with the liabilities it creates on your balance sheet with the taxes. If it's coming out of an incorrect checking account, maybe your checking accounts were not named properly. So if you have it coming out of a different checking account, just because the numbers or the name isn't exact match, then it'll just not match well on your balance sheet for your checking account and your chart of accounts. So I've seen the payroll get really messed up really quickly. Um, Not to say that it can't work, but if you're going to fully integrate your credit card processor and your payroll with QuickBooks, just double check that everything is working properly, exactly how it should be, and keep up with it. Don't let it go a couple weeks or a couple months and not check in on it because it can get unorganized and inaccurate pretty quickly. So, I mean, I use Stripe, and I've heard a lot of good things about ADP and Gusto. I mean, all the credit card processors are pretty much the same. And as I'm a big fan of QuickBooks, so I would never go on to tell you not to use QuickBooks, but just think twice before you fully integrate all of your accounting and your finance software applications for your business, because if one gets messed up, then it's going to mess up all of them. So I like to keep things separate. I like to use Stripe, um, PayPal, Square. It's all pretty much the same, but I like to use Stripe for my credit card processor, and then ADP and Gusto have really great payroll services. So just my 2 cents on fully integrating all of your accounting software with QuickBooks. Once again, I love QuickBooks. I'm a certified QuickBooks Pro Advisor. I use it every single day. It's great for tracking your profit and loss, your balance sheet, your chart of accounts, accounts receivable, accounts payable. It's great for tracking all of that. But I would recommend trying to keep the other things separate. That way, in the event that something happens to the other aspects of your accounting. It doesn't mess up everything else. So just my 2 cents. If you ever need help with your QuickBooks, feel free to reach out. Once again, my name is Zach Pasquarello, and I own Harrisburg Bookkeeping. Check me out, my website, www.harrisburgbookkeeping.com, and my Facebook page. You can find me, Harrisburg Bookkeeping. So hopefully this was helpful, and I will talk to you all in the next video.